us for adventure or two. There'll be hijinks and laughs and story time too. So join in the fun with Mirabelle, me and you.
Hey everyone, how are you today? Welcome to Story Time. We're having a very special story time today because we're skiing in the snow. I think it's going to be really fun. Have you ever gone skiing in the snow? We're going really fast. I think I'm going to have to stop so we can read the story today. Special story that I want to tell you about, and it's called Learning to Ski with Mr. McGee. Won't that be fun? Have any of you ever gone skiing? It's really fun, isn't it? And you know what? You know who we need for our special story time? We need Miss Mirabelle, but she's out playing in the snow somewhere. Can you call and help me get her? I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Mirabelle! Mirabelle! Where are you, Mirabelle? Mirabelle, she's having, oh, there she is. You were digging in the snow, weren't you, Miss Mirabelle? Did you have fun? I know it's cold out today. Well, let's read our fun story with Mr. McGee. Learning to Ski with Mr. McGee. One winter morning at 6:53, Mr. McGee and his little dog Dee. Do you remember we read a Mr. McGee and Dee story before? Woke to fresh snow and a beautiful sky and decided it was time to give skiing a try. This is going to be fun. Before we drive all the way up to the Mount Snow, follow me, Dee. I know right where to go. Across from the house and just up the way is a great little hill with a view of the bay. They got stuck with the whale, if you remember from our last story time in the bay. We'll practice up there till we learn how to ski, then we'll head for the mountain, said Mr. McGee. We're way up high on the mountain, aren't we, Miss Mirabelle? It's very cold today. A few minutes later, they came to a spot where nothing could get in their way, McGee thought. So he put on his skis, Dee hopped into the pack, and went with his poles in his hand and his dog on his back. He inched to the edge very slowly until his skis teeter-tottered, then started downhill. Whoa! Now far down the hillside from Mr. McGee and just out of sight, there happened to be a curious moose. Oh, have you seen any moose today, Mirabelle? You better be on the lookout. He was out on a search for the succulent sticks of the great northern birch. Then he spotted a tree, the biggest he'd seen, on the opposite side of a gaping ravine. Oh, Miss Mirabelle, you're pulling on my scarves. Let's see. Oh, you ready for more story, Miss Mirabelle? You're silly. The moose turned around. Oh, did I show that page? I think I did. Just in case I didn't. That's a big moose. The moose turned around, and what did he see? Mr. McGee and his little dog Dee. The moose was so shocked, he stood frozen in fear. But Mr. McGee hadn't learned how to steer. And he knew very soon that they were going to collide. Oh no! So he called to the moose, "Would you please step aside?" I don't think moose are very good at listening. Are you very good at listening, Miss Mirabelle? You come sit by me for story time. You want to go play in the snow. But the moose didn't move, so McGee yelled, "Duck!" And after that was the moment they ran out of luck. Because while they were skiing right under the moose, the tips of the skis snagged the log of a spruce. Uh-oh. It looks like they could be in trouble. In a flip and a flash and a flip, they flew over the log, tossing poor McGee and his little dog. Oh no! Head over heels straight into the gap. This looks like trouble. When the ends of the skis came down with a slap. So there they were, stranded, McGee and his pup, across a ravine 100 feet up. Oh no! Oh, oh! Oh no, that's quite a predicament we're in, Miss Mirabelle. Just like poor Mr. McGee and little D. Because, oh, they hung there suspended, not making a sound. When the moose came back, he looked all around. He didn't see Dee or McGee, but what's this? A bridge to the birch across the abyss. Oh no! They're upside down just like me, Miss Mirabelle. Do you think I'll get out of this? I hope so. The moose took a step. Uh-oh. He was steady and slow, but his weight caused the skis to sag and to bow. And when he looked down, his heart skipped a beat, for Mr. McGee was right under his feet. Oh no! It looks pretty dangerous. I think so. I hope I get right backside up, Miss Mirabelle. They popped in the air with a zip and a zing, and up like a rocket shot Dee and McGee. With a snort, the moose leapt and the skis went spring. Oh. Landing feet first, just as safe as can be. I'm back right side up with you again, Miss Mirabelle. That's good. That was pretty scary. Well, that was exciting, said Mr. McGee, but I'm not really sure we learned how to ski. I think that I might need a lesson or two. I think that perhaps it's the best thing to do. And when we get home, he said with a smile, I wonder where they're going. Well, we'll let somebody else use the skis for a while. I think that was very smart of Mr. McGee and Dee. Are you ready to go, Miss Mirabelle? Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming. Come visit us in 2 weeks for our very special Christmas story time. And I hope you had fun with us skiing. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. Hang on, Miss Mirabelle. Here we go.